suffering and sacrifice, these are inevitable, but the spirit of London remains indomitable. Look at this lot searching for souvenirs. The civilians remain calm. Not all the tales of individual heroism by the civil defense forces will ever be told, but London thanks them with a special word of gratitude and admiration for the firefighters.
Well, that Saturday, the Blitz broke on London, and we were all pretty well terrified. We were a target, the bombs were dropping on the street. One of my very close pals in the fire service was killed with possibly the first bomb that fell on West Ham.
Cyril had the distressing task of telling his friend's father the tragic news.
And I just had to tell him what had happened. And the old man broke down, and I wasn't very far from it myself, with the shock of everything that was going on. Craters in the streets, gas mains alight with flames roaring up, water squirting up from fractured water mains, tangled telephone wires and electric cables. And he said, "Where is he?" I said, I can't tell you that. And off he went. That's how it continued.
The King was one of the first to visit the badly hit localities, where he met and congratulated ARP workers. All his people know full well that his sympathy is heartfelt. Typifying the resolution displayed throughout the kingdom, the capital stands defiant. The Battle of London, grim as it is, will be won by London.
Every night after that, we were being raided from early evening until it got light in the morning, till dawn broke.
Latest outrage of the Nazis' indiscriminate fury is the bombing of Buckingham Palace. While missiles were raining down on London, as they've already rained upon many other of our towns, a time bomb fell only a few feet from the wall of the palace at the back. The King and Queen, who were absent when it exploded, soon returned to the spot and examined the damage, which was fairly heavy. The swimming pool was smashed, masonry had been hurled about, and much glass broken. Later, the palace was bombed again, but the King and Queen, who on this occasion were present, escaped mercifully unharmed. Their Majesties have continued to tour the districts that have suffered most damage in recent raids, and the knowledge that their King and Queen are among them, they were actually caught in a raid and had to take shelter during this particular visit, has greatly heartened the people. Their Majesties were tremendously impressed by their steady courage. Meanwhile, Hitler's rage grows more furious, and his bombers continue to strike in many parts of London as well as other cities and towns.
I admired them. I always have admired the royal family.
They went down the East End and we were sort of happy that they did, showed themselves down there.
Bombs have fallen in the very centre of the capital, within a few hundred yards of Piccadilly Circus. The Nazi assault may well be a prelude to invasion, but in that event we shall simply stay put, as we have been told, while the enemy is dealt with by the services. A terrific anti-aircraft barrage has been organised to defend the capital. Nazi planes continue to be shot down by the score, and our own bombers are hitting back good and hard as the Battle of Britain reaches a climax. At this crisis in world history, the words of our Premier are an inspiration.
I express my admiration for the exemplary manner in which all the air raid precaution services of London are being discharged, especially the fire brigades, whose work has been so heavy and also dangerous. All the world that is still free marvels at the composure and fortitude with which the citizens of London are facing and surmounting the great ordeal to which they are subjected, the end of which, or the severity of which, cannot yet be foreseen.